Then stop. Just stop. If you click that pen one more time, I will personally ensure it becomes a permanent part of your anatomy. What is going on with you? You look like a man who's trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while being chased by a swarm of bees.
I'm fine, Jen. I'm organizing. I've got my 2026 career goals on this legal pad, my daily productivity checklist on this app, 3 different English podcasts playing at 2x speed in my ears, and I'm currently trying to learn how to code in Python while reading a book on the Stoic mindset. I'm multitasking, Jen. I'm being a global citizen.
No, Ben, you're being a mental hoarder. You're not multitasking, you're just vibrating in place. Look at this room. Actually, forget the room. Look at your eyes. You have what I call open tab syndrome. Your brain is like a browser with 47 tabs open. 12 of them are playing music you can't find, and 3 of them are frozen. You're suffering from mental clutter, and it's making you useless.
Useless? I'm doing more in an hour than most people do in a week. I have folders for my folders, Jen. I've downloaded every success masterclass on the internet. I'm preparing.
Preparing for what? A mental breakdown? Ben, listen to me very carefully. The human brain is a processor, not a storage unit. When you cram it with junk info, maybe someday projects, and should-do lists, you're eating up all your RAM. You have no working memory left for things that actually matter. Like, I don't know, actually finishing one single thing you started?
Ouch. That hit a little close to home. I did start that Spanish for Business course 3 months ago, and the advanced public speaking one, and that fitness challenge.
Exactly. And how many did you finish? 0, because your mind is so cluttered with the idea of being productive that you've forgotten how to actually be productive. You're addicted to the information high. You feel smart when you save a video to watch later, but you're actually getting dumber because you never watch it, and it stays in the back of your mind like a ghost haunting your focus.
It's true. Every time I sit down to work, I feel this heavy pressure, like there's a mountain of unfinished business sitting on my chest. I thought I was just tired, but you're saying it's the mental junk?
It's exactly that. It's decision fatigue mixed with information overload. You've turned your brain into a digital junkyard. You think you're a native speaker of the world, but you're just a collector of noise. And today, we're going to take a giant industrial broom and sweep that garbage out of your head before it permanently short circuits your potential.
Okay, I'm putting the pen down. You're right. I feel like I'm carrying 50 pounds of bricks in my skull. But Jen, we live in 2026. Everything is loud. Everyone is doing everything. If I don't keep up with the noise, I'll be left behind, won't I?
That is the biggest lie of the century, Ben. The world doesn't reward the person who knows everything. It rewards the person who can focus on one thing. This mental clutter isn't just annoying, it's expensive. It's stealing your cognitive surplus. Every time you switch from one half-finished task to another, you pay a switching cost. Your brain takes 20 minutes to fully refocus. You're spending your whole day just trying to get back into the zone because you never stayed there in the first place.
So that's why I can spend 8 hours at my desk and feel like I've accomplished nothing because I'm constantly rebooting my brain?
Bingo! You're running a marathon in a circle, Ben. And the worst part? The mental clutter makes you a terrible communicator. You talk in bullet points of things you've heard, but you have no original thought. You're just a remix of 100 different podcasts and YouTube videos. You've lost your edge because your mind is too crowded to let your own personality breathe.
It's exhausting, Jen. I feel like I'm constantly on, but nothing is happening. It's like being in a room with 10 people shouting different instructions at me at the same time. Read this, learn this, buy this, be this.
And who's the loudest voice in that room? It's not even yours. It's the internalized expectations of people you don't even like. You've cluttered your mind with other people's definitions of success. You're trying to build a house using 5 different blueprints at the same time. No wonder the walls are crooked, Ben.
Okay, the crooked walls metaphor is a bit too accurate. I feel like my brain is a hoarder's house from one of those TV shows. You open a door and a pile of 10-minute ab workouts and vocabulary lists falls on your head.
Then it's time for an eviction notice, Ben. We're going to evict every thought that isn't paying rent. We're going to simplify until it hurts. Because clarity isn't something you find, it's something you create by throwing away the trash.
I'm ready. Give me the sledgehammer, Jen. How do I clear the clutter without losing my mind in the process?
First, we use the rule of one. From now on, you are allowed to have one main goal for the month. Not 5, not 3, 1. If it's advanced English negotiation skills, then that is the only thing you feed your brain. You delete the Python bookmarks, you hide the fitness books, and you shut the door on everything else. You give your brain permission to ignore the world.
But what about the Python? What if I need it in 6 months?
If you need it in 6 months, it will be there in 6 months. But right now, it's just mental static. You're using future projects as a way to avoid current hard work. It's a sophisticated form of procrastination. Rule number 2, the brain dump. Every night, you take a piece of paper and write down every single tiny thing that's bothering you or pending, from fix the leaky faucet to global domination. Get it out of your head and onto the paper. Once it's on paper, your brain stops looping on it.
Heard of that, but I never actually did it. I thought my head was strong enough to hold it all.
It's not. Nobody's is. Your brain is a sense maker, not a file cabinet. And finally, rule number 3, the information diet. Stop just-in-case learning. Only learn what you can just-in-time apply. If you aren't going to use it in the next 48 hours, don't read it, don't watch it, and don't listen to it. Period.
Just-in-time learning? That's a game changer. So I stop being a consumer and start being a builder.
Exactly. A builder doesn't buy 10,000 bricks and leave them in the middle of the street. He buys what he needs for the wall he's building now. The modern burnout isn't caused by overwork, Ben. It's caused by over-input. You're drowning in options, and the only way to swim is to let go of the weights.
I feel strangely quiet, like the buzzing in my ears is finally stopping. It's scary, though. The silence is loud.
That silence is where your talent lives, Ben. That's where your real voice is. To everyone listening, if you feel overwhelmed, you don't need more time. You need less clutter. Throw away the junk, close the tabs, and let your brain breathe for once.
I'm going to go delete about 400 saved videos right now. It's going to feel like a religious experience.
Do it, Ben, and don't look back. We'll see you guys in the next episode, if you can focus long enough to get there.
Hey, I'm focused. I'm focused. See ya.